dealt with PCOS, and she is new to PCOS. We're gonna just talk about things that I've personally gone through and what's affected me in a way. So when I found out that I had PCOS, I was at the age of 18, 19, I think. And I had issues starting to, like, way before then. I think at the age of 14, no, even younger.
12.
I think it was 11, 12 when I started seeing, like, changes that I thought were, like, not normal. It was weird. I just knew there was something wrong with me. I felt like something was not quite right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna list a bunch of things that I've gone through and then talk about it.
First, we'll talk about how we found out.
Okay, well, when I found out, I was on my period. I was super, super heavy, like, just heavy. I felt sick. I got pale. I just felt was really weak. And I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they did ultrasound, and they said, hey, you have cysts in your ovaries. You have PCOS. And that's how I found out. I went to the doctor, gynecologist, and they're like, okay, yeah, you have PCOS. And that's how I found out. How did you find out?
I found out in December.
Of this year? 17 or 18?
17.
17?
18 hasn't even came.
Yeah.
But it was like 6 months ago. So it's like brand new. But, okay, I found out because I had to do some blood work just because.
Oh, because your mom was trying to check your hormone levels.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we went to the doctor because I've been really heavy on my period. Well, I still am, but I'll tell you guys what. Okay, so I was, like, on my period for, like, 6 months, I think. Like, every day. Every single day. I don't know. People can't even live without, like, a week with period. But, okay, I had it for 6 months. And, like, my mom finally wanted to check what was wrong. So, we took, they said, oh, you might have PCOS. And then, I'm like, okay. I'm like, what? Well, they said that to my mom, not me. And then they did some blood work, blah, blah, blah. And then they found out, they didn't tell me. They called my mom and said she has anemia.
Oh, she's anemic.
I'm not anymore. It was like a little bit, and that I have PCOS. But my mom didn't tell me until.
But mainly she came and she told me about it first because she knows that I had it, and she kind of like. She was looking for me to give her advices, like, how do I tell her, what do I say, and I was like, oh, well, did you tell her this and this? I mean, it's not like
but
you're
she
gonna
didn't
die.
really want to tell me, though.
No,
because she called me, I think she told me, like, 2 days or a day after. Yeah. I don't know. Or the same day, I don't know. But she told me when she was coming back from work.
Yeah. So, she's new, she's experiencing, she doesn't have the symptoms I had, which she's very lucky.
I don't have, like, any symptoms.
Which is, it's good because she doesn't have to deal with what I dealt with. At her age, I was already going through all kinds of stuff.
I think we should tell them the symptoms.
I'm actually gonna, I have pointers, I'm gonna say what they are. What my symptoms were. So.
You forgot one.
What?
The dark.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's gonna be, stated first.
Now that it's... Okay, so PCOS is...
Okay, no, well, actually, this has to do with diabetes. Okay, so the first symptom, which I actually noticed when I was very, very young, that I had, like, the dark neck.
My grandma would always try to,
like,
lighten it.
Like, it's just...
It's not dark, though.
It looks like it's dirty, but it's not dirty. But at the same time, it kind of is dirty, but it's not. It's, like, hard to describe. You have really rough skin. This is because this is a sign of diabetes or pre-diabetes. My mom would scrub it. Like, she would scrub it for hours, put creams, lighten it with creams. Like, she'd just go at it. And
yeah, I remember
it'd never get better. It would hurt. It would never get better.
But you guys would try anything.
We would try anything, basically, just to get my neck to look... Because it used to be, like, super dark.
It's not anymore. Well, maybe because you were dark. When you're dark, this is darker. No, this is sign of PCOS that my doctor told me.
or the neck.
Yeah, but mine's not dark. If maybe because I'm like brown, it looks more darker.
No, I don't think it's that. It's because it's just the PCOS.
This side's
okay.
weird.
So yeah, that's one of the signs is the dark neck.
Some people have it really worse though.
Yeah,
bad.
And that's like one of the main things that start right away. Something else I went through was okay, so yeah, the next symptom that I had was hair loss and hair thinning. So this problem started when I was at the age of 12. I noticed that my hair just started to fall out. I used to have a lot of hair and it used to be super thick. And yeah, my hair was like full and nice and dark, and it all just started falling out in clumps. Like when I would shower, I'd go like this, and then I would have a big ass clump of hair in my hand. Like it was like sad and stressing because
You're
love my hair. I'm young and I'm the type of person who loves hair. Like I love my hair. Like my hair is one of the things that I rely on in looks. So when my hair started falling out, it was very depressing. Also, I noticed that my hair, when it started growing in, it was starting to grow in thin. So, which that made the volume go away in my hair. Like
so it made it look less thick.
Right now, my hair looks okay because I cut it short, and I feel like when I cut it short, like it layers and looks fuller. But that's one thing that really got to me was the hair loss, hair thinning, which she doesn't really have that problem. Your hair looks great.
My hair doesn't fall off. It only falls off when I have knots. It's because I always have knots because I have curly hair, so that's why it comes off.
Yeah, but my hair loss started at the age of 12. Hers, she would have had
about to be 15.
Yeah, so she's good in that sense. Another one is weight. I gained a lot of weight like at the age of 13, like a lot. And that's because of the PCOS. And like I tried diet pills. No matter what you do, you can lose weight, but you'll never lose weight as good enough as a person without PCOS. Like for us, the PCOS holds us back in a lot of senses. It's way harder for us to lose weight. So I mean, the most you can do is just watch your diet, watch what you eat, stop eating certain things. Like for me, I'm pre-diabetic because of the PCOS, so I'm trying to control my sugar intake. I try not to eat sweets, cakes, candies, stuff like that. What's wrong with you?
How come? That means I could get it.
Yeah. If you don't take care of you're still young, but
my sugar is better than Andres's.
Well, I just became pre-diabetic, I think, for like past 2 years. I went through stuff ate wrong. I know. I don't even when I eat cake, it's like a thin little slice. Like
at least she takes care of herself.
I used to love eating like sweets and stuff, but when I don't take care of myself, I feel sick. Yeah. So that's another thing that has to do with diabetes is the weight gain and hard to lose weight. Some people, even if they're thin, they have PCOS. Oh my god, this always happens.
Or diabetes.
Yeah. Yeah, they can get it even if they're thin, and they get PCOS. It's just
not every person has PCOS gets weight loss. I mean, weight gain.
Yeah, or they're overweight either. Like a lot of people that are not overweight have PCOS. Another thing is severe cystic acne or acne. You deal with acne, but it's not that cystic. Bad. I had cystic acne at the age of 13. It was so bad. Like I had like big pimples and it was just bad. Like right now my skin looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
But then I had really bad acne, and that it all started when I was really young. Another thing that was really embarrassing to me, and I thought that was like not normal, is I used to get acne between my thighs. And like the darkening, I think that's a sign of PCOS. Oh yeah, as well.
Yeah, it is.
The inner thigh darkening and acne. I used to be so embarrassed. Like I literally stopped wearing shorts because of that too, because I was so scared of people seeing that, and it was embarrassing. I mean, it's gotten a lot better. It's not like how it used to be, but like that's something people don't really talk about is getting acne in weird places. Like you don't really like arm acne. People get chest and back acne as well. Like people don't really talk about that kind of stuff, but it's serious. It's like you know, that's what you get, and you sometimes have to deal with it, and you have to find ways to control it, and it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, I don't really have cystic acne. I don't really get acne unless I eat junk. This is all, like, bumps. These are not acne. These are bumps because of all the grease I eat and because of chips and stuff. Because when I stop eating chips, my face gets clear.
Yeah. Another thing that I went through is body hair, which is leg hair, chest hair, armpit hair, arm hair, facial hair, stomach hair on the stomach.
Everywhere.
You just get it everywhere, and it's
like where a man would grow it.
Basically, yes. That's because we have too much testosterone in our body. Testosterone, not hormones.
I thought it was unbalanced hormones.
It's testosterone. That's just, we have more testosterone than the other one. Yeah. So I started getting this problem when I was like 14, 15. I started to grow facial hair. Right here. It started right here actually, and then it went upwards. It was so embarrassing. Like, my mom would be like, "Look, your hair, does it look bad?" Like, you know, she'd always point it out, make me feel bad about it, but it's not my fault. Honestly, I didn't want this to happen.
No one chooses
to have it. It just happens. And she didn't know about it then, and she still judges me then. Oh, when she sees, like, my facial hair going, "Oh, it looks bad, take it off." Like, really? You think I want it there? You think I want to have
this?
It's
hard to keep up with.
It's hard to keep up with. They grow every day. Like, it's gotten better, like, over time because I pluck them. But it's embarrassing. Like, it's very embarrassing, especially when your friends and family just stare at you and be like, "Oh, your hair is," like, really? You think I don't notice it myself? Like, it's embarrassing, you know? It's stuff I can't control. What else? Chest hair, I don't get that problem. Some people get chest hair.
I'm hairy, but, like, that's how I am. Because, like, I've always been like that, remember?
Yeah, since you were born.
I've always been like, but I was born like a monkey. Like, my dad makes fun of me because I was born with, like, a full set of hair, like, a full hair. Like, you could even tie it up in a ponytail and everything. So I've always been hairy, so I have, like, a lot of peaches. Like, really bad.
I heard that we're prone to peach fuzz.
Look,
that's bad. Really see it.
Oh my god, your camera points out everything.
Yeah, we have peach fuzz.
I have a lot, but I don't even care.
Yeah, another thing is armpit hair tends to be thicker. Not for you?
No, not
for me. It tends to be thicker. Arm hair, that's normal. A lot of people have arm hair and don't have PCOS. Belly hair, that's something else. Like, growing hair, like, on your belly button and stuff like that.
Oh my god, you can see. I showed it on camera.
What?
I hate my stomach.
You look fine. Yeah, like, unwanted hair, excess hair, that's a big problem that I hated. And it's gotten better because I started watching my diet, or they say I lost weight.
Yeah.
Which I don't see it.
It's because you see yourself every day. Me,
yeah.
You know how sometimes I don't see you every day?
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, so another thing is feeling tired and unmotivated. I get that. I don't know if it's you, but there's days where I just want to be in bed all day and just stay in bed and tired and just want to sleep. I think that's because of the depression. But that's something else I want to talk about. I think that's the last thing I want to talk about. Next thing is dry skin. I get really, really bad dry skin on my face. Like, I hate it. I get, like, it's to the point where it, like, crusts and flakes. Like, it's like having dandruff but on your face. Mm-hmm. I've had a solution for that lately. I will do a video about this, but it's my skincare routine and how I
really dry skin.
I have controlled it for really dry skin. It's like, it's just, yeah, it's hard to manage, but this has helped me. This skincare routine has helped me completely because I've tried so many things, and the skincare routine, it works. When they say, oh, when you do this, you should do this like twice a week. It's like exfoliating. You should do this twice a week and do it. It works. But I will make a video about what I use and, like, stuff that I like. Skincare routine. Okay.
I don't. My skin is dry just like my mom's. So I think I got it from mom because I have dry skin, but it's not as bad as hers where it flakes.
No, mine gets really bad. What else? No, well, the last thing is depression. I know that.
Do I talk about what I have, like my stuff, what I have?
Well, let me just finish my things, and I'll let you say what you got and what you experienced. My last thing for me is depression. I've dealt with depression very young. I think that's a sign of PCOS as well. To the point of suicide, basically. It's been a hard journey on that. I think that's what also makes me feel tired and just no energy, just want to sleep all day. It's because of depression. I struggle with that, and it's hard. I still struggle with it, and it's really, really hard. That just, I guess it's because of chemical imbalances of PCOS gives you. It also affects your brain mentally. Like, one moment I can be happy as heck, but then at the next, it's like my whole world starts crashing down. So mine is a depression as well. I've dealt with it, and I'm feeling better. And I guess when I found out I had PCOS, I got super depressed because I wanted to have kids, and knowing that I can't have kids, like, it's hard to have kids. So I kind of learned to cope with that. That's another thing that I forgot to state, is when they tell you, oh, it's going to be very hard for you to have kids. That's something that it's very hard to hear, because, like, that's something
that's what everyone wants.
Yeah, a lot of people want to have kids, and it's kind of hard to cope with that, because you see everybody having kids, and you're just like, wow, I can't have kids. And I hate when people ask me, oh, why aren't you gonna have kids? Why don't you have kids? I'm like, really? You think I want kids? Like, I would have had one by now, like, if I could. It's not easy. It's something you learn to cope with, and I've coped with it. I feel good. Like, I'm already accepted that. Like, if I have one, I have one. If I don't, I don't. I'm happy.
And if she ever really, really wants one,
I can adopt.
Yeah, she can adopt.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's my story of how I've dealt with PCOS. I've just learned to cope with it. Like, it's a part of my life. It's a part of me, and I just have to accept it and live with it and take care of myself, because, you know, things will get harder if I don't take care of myself. And, you know, it is me. I am PCOS. So, what have you dealt with? Because a lot of symptoms I've said you don't have.
Yeah, I don't have a lot that she had. Well, I don't really have it as... Well, I have it... like, when you have PCOS, you just have it. It's not like you have it bad or good.
Yeah.
Unless you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the symptoms. The only Okay, so when I found out, I was crying. Because I'm like... Because, I don't know, like, my mom...
Yeah, go ahead.
Because my mom didn't really tell me. She just said, oh, you have PCOS. Like, she didn't even tell me anything. She's like, oh, she told me, oh, they called. I'm like, yeah. She's like, you have anemia. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what is that? She's like, oh, you just need to take iron pills. And I'm like, okay. I just need to take pills and it will go away. And then she said, you have PCOS. I'm like, what's that? She's like, it's like what Ashley has. And then, like, I heard her talking about it before. Mm-hmm. And then she told me, because I guess she asked you. Mm-hmm. And then, like, that's it. Like, she didn't really tell me anything. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah, because she doesn't know about it like I know about it.
And then I just started crying. But I hate when I cry and people tell me what's wrong. It just makes it worse.
Well, is that all you have to say? Because I was going to say something else.
No, you can say something else. Continue right now.
Well, this is a good advice that I give to you guys who just recently found out about PCOS or are dealing with it and you're having a hard time. Join groups on Facebook. There's this one called PCOS Awareness and then PCOS Warriors. Join those groups or go on YouTube, look up videos about how people have dealt with PCOS or how you can control it. Join groups. I mean, these women give you so much support. Like, you have a question, they'll answer it, because we all go through this, and a lot of women, you know, you're not alone. Basically, this is not just you having it. A lot of people have it, and you're not alone. And there's ways you can find groups where you can talk to people and they can help you. Like, it's helped me. Like, I've gained so much knowledge on these groups that I can, I can relate to a lot of things they've said, or if I'm wondering, okay, why is this happening to me? I go look on there and I read people's comments. I'm like,
or just ask them.
This goes to me. Yeah, you can comment. Hey, I'm going through this. Do you guys go through it? and they tell you, like, it's you're not alone. We're here to lift each other up, and you guys can always ask me questions. Personally, I have all my social medias linked down below. If you have any questions about anything that's embarrassing and you don't want to, like, talk to somebody else about it, you can talk to me, because I've probably gone through it, because my symptoms they go way, like, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like, you know, I told her, join a group on YouTube, or, like, I've talked to her about it, too, like, hey, I'm still here, it's not that bad, like, it's gotten better for me, it gets better, like, she doesn't have a lot of symptoms that I had, so she's very lucky, like, what I went through was kind of, like, hard.
I don't really get depressed, I don't, okay, so I don't have that many symptoms. The only symptom I have is, like, the dark neck, but that's, like, a little bit, as you can see on the camera, it's, like, a little bit, but if I do scrub it, and if my skin gets lighter in the winter, then it'll go away. It's because it's, like, I'm getting burnt now, so it's, like, getting worse, but, you know, yeah, but it's, yeah, it's not that bad, but I could, like, live with it, and plus, my hair is so puffy, it covers. Also,
you gained weight. That's another symptom.
No, I didn't gain. I've been gaining weight since 6th grade.
That's why.
No, but that's because of chips.
I started gaining weight at the age of 12.
No, but that's because
I've always been big.
No, but that's because I've been eating chips. Remember, you see chips every single day?
No, I know, but it helps you gain weight faster. That's the thing. You gain weight faster. No, but
for me, it's easy to lose weight.
You don't look that. You're not big. I'm just saying that it helps you gain weight.
I know, but, like, I lose weight fast.
Yeah.
Because, you know, PCOS, people that have PCOS, they can't really lose weight. Mm-hmm. I could lose weight, like, fast, but
you just don't want to try it.
It's because it's hard for me to give up stuff. But I feel like ever since I have PCOS, I get, like, more butthurt. Well, I don't get butthurt, but...
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no, I don't get butthurt, but, like, only at home. Like, only towards my mom.
You're just more emotional.
But towards my mom. And yeah, I don't really have anything else except for I used to get I got pills to balance my hormones, so I can't get my period, but I do get, like, when it is on the white strip, then I get my period on the white week. Like, I get my period once a week, but I have to take pills every day, because if not, I'll get my period every single day, but heavy. But I'm actually happy that, like, I'm grateful that I get my period, because some people do not even get their period.
Oh, that's something else I forgot to state. Yeah, I don't get my period. There's times where I go months without getting it. I think the longest is almost a year. I don't get my period for, like, a while. Like, there's months where I do get it, like, normal, and then all of a sudden, I stop for, like, 6-8 months, and I won't get it for a long time. Like, I don't even remember the last time I got it, honestly.
Me, I have too much of a period, but I'd rather have too much than not. But I think if you don't have a period, then you can't have babies.
No, because you're not ovulating.
So when you do have a period, you can't.
It's still hard, because I think the chemical imbalances in your body. It's still hard for me. Which, I mean, I could probably take care of it if I try, going to the doctor, but I haven't been to the doctor. I'm kind of lazy to go to the doctor.
I want to go to...
I've been taking metformin for my pre-diabetes, though.
I could worry about that when I'm older.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to let it go out of hand either.
No, I know, but, like, I could worry about kids and stuff when I'm older. Like, in 10 years.
Okay, well, I think this is the end of our video. This video is going to be a little long. I know, I'm sorry about that. I should have stated that in the beginning, because this is something very serious to talk about, and a lot of people have questions, and a lot of people don't know, and it's something, like, very, you know, it's serious. It's serious, and I hope they find a cure.
Oh my God,
I really hope they find a cure. I hope they find a cure, and people can, you know, live a normal life.
Because some people, it doesn't affect them physically. Like, me, it doesn't really affect me physically, but emotionally, mentally, yeah.
Well, you don't even have depression either.
Oh, yeah, I do not get... Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, even if I'm
sad...
sad...
There's some people that are really, like, it's sad. Like, how they go through these things. Like,
I can't be depressed. Like, I don't know, I'm always happy. It's weird. I think I have, like, a happiness thing.
Yeah.
It's too much. But I can give you guys some.
There's some people that just live with PCOS. Like, the bearded lady, she has PCOS.
Oh, she has PCOS?
That's what it is, PCOS.
Oh.
So she has facial hair because of PCOS. Yeah, just, you guys have any questions, please write to me. I'll be gladly to answer them, or comment on the bottom if you have any other questions. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day. Love you guys.